What's going on, everybody? Happy 4th of July. It's your boy Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Got a quick live feed. Fix this mic. Got a quick live feed. Want to have with you guys today. Hope everybody's enjoying the holiday. We're supposed to have storms here in Atlanta. I hope I can get through this live feed before it starts. I got up early this morning, was barbecuing and everything, so I got that situated. But I want to have a quick live feed with you guys. We got a busy month of July slated for you guys as far as information and content coming out. Plus, we're going to be pushing the Mr. Short Dollar tax course in regards to, I give information out how to start, run, operate your own individual tax preparation business, put everything that's in between my ears, from the past 20 years experience. But that's, further out to come later on down the month. But this afternoon, I want to discuss something in regards to that's trending across the country, and that's with rental prices declining. I've been a landlord for over 15 years, so I'm versed with the housing market, the rental market, things like that. But just coincidentally, I had a situation, yesterday when I was being with a contract, and I share that story with you in a little bit. But I ran across this article, and I'm going to share it with you guys also. It's in Realtor.com about the top landlords. The prices dropping in these 10 cities. So I'm going to give you 10 cities where prices are dropping the most. And I am based in South Metro Atlanta. And Atlanta is one of those cities on the list. But, just if you have, just bring it full circle where we are right now. If you haven't been living, in the cave, you know that the housing market has been real funky for the past, let's say 3-4 years. Housing prices are inflated, rent is astronomical, and just in Atlanta alone, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment going for $1,200, depending where it's located at. Hell, I even got a 3-bedroom, 1 bath going. It can go anywhere from 15 to 18, depending on how. What time of the month it is with doing it, because there's a shortage in regards to the inventory, in regards to housing. And you guys know how basic supply and demand goes. The shorter the supply, the higher the price. The greater the greater supply, the lower the lower the price, because again, it's not needed as much. You have so much there, and it's needed. The price can decline. But if something is needed and it is in demand, and there's a short supply, the prices will increase because more of a rarity. And that's what's going on right now with the housing market, okay? Because the inventory, i.e. rental availability, being apartment buildings, houses, whatever, there's not that much extra to accommodate the people that want to rent. So with that said, the prices have just went up crazy. But, in the past couple of years with the Fed increasing interest rates, we've talked about that before, the more interest rates increase, the more the cost of borrowing increase, which lowers the actual activity in regards to people trying to purchase products, which decreases prices in the long run, i.e. purchase prices, i.e. rents, things like that. Slows down the economy, because if things cost more money, people aren't going to be so inclined to buy or do anything in the economy. So what I want to discuss with you guys in regards to rent prices in these 10 cities are dropping. Just go through that list, share with you guys. Again, I got it from realtor.com. And I make sure I put in the description section of the video on the YouTube channel so you guys can get a chance to check it out. But just remember, guys, again, I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. On the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel, we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and investing. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. But the main hub is the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel, where we have over 700 videos. And we have a grant playlist with over 150 grant opportunities for you guys to take advantage of. But going back to what we're talking about, rent prices dropping, especially in these 10 cities. Yesterday, I was with a contractor talking about one of my rental properties in Atlanta. Excuse me. We was talking about one of my rental properties in Atlanta. It was funny because I was going to do a video about the particular math where we were just talking about deals in regards to that. The house I had in particular that I have is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, the older house. Most of the house in the community, me pulling up, because my thought process of being over the past couple of weeks was, if I add another bathroom to that particular property, I'll be able to increase the rent. But I'm hypothetically speaking in regards to what the market rent would be for that particular area. In my mind, because I rented that house, tenant just got out of his lease. I was renting that out right at $1,100. In my mind, I think 3-bedroom, 2 bath. Till I met with a broker the other day. I thought I would get about $1,900, but they brought them to, just explain to me, listen, prices are dropping. So that possibly $1,900 wouldn't be possible even if I had another bathroom on there. So they told me pretty much market rent for that 3-bedroom, 1 bath will be anywhere from 11 to 13. The 3-bedroom, 2 bath, I added another bathroom to it, probably go up 17 at most, 15 probably a good stance. So that's when you start looking at, when I tell you guys about analyzing deals, you add another bathroom, adjust plumbing, things like that. That may be held, depending on how things are, maybe another 10 grand, maybe more, maybe less. But you're still looking at, if you're only getting $1,200 a month, let's just say 12 for a 3-bedroom 1, as opposed to 15, is that $300 difference? It'd be $3,600 at the end of the year. But would that, just nothing, probably, let's say, what we're looking at, maybe 2.5, 3-year return on investment. Would that be worth doing it at that particular time we're doing it? Maybe sort of depending what type of day, how you feeling about it with doing it. But that was one of the things I was brainstorming yesterday. But again, it was kind of throwing me out because, again, I just knew I can get more money with it. And so they kind of got me into want to look at, just with rental prices declining. I had to change some things inventory-wise past couple of years because I went through a divorce. But, I was looking, one of my things was at the beginning of the year, just be able to increase, my a real estate portfolio, because I do more of a buy and hold strategy. I never been into the fix and flip thing, anything like that. But we're just looking at it. I always try to, work backwards from the deal. I look at, property, market rent, things like that, how the math going to work in regards to if it's finance, the purchasing, things like that. But what I've just found out, the stuff that I was looking at a couple of years ago, definitely last year, as far as the rents that were coming in, is not what's coming in now. And so that's what had me just run across this particular article in regards to rent with everything. Guys, if you're in the chat, remember, go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube if you can. In the chat, please put a 1. Just let me know you're in there. Let me know so we can get more people coming into the live feed. And even as we get through the live, more people be able to have an opportunity to see the thumbnail pop up. Let me see again. Today we're talking about rental prices are dropping, and man, especially in these 10 cities. I want to share something with you guys. Share this particular article that I have. Hope everybody enjoying the holiday. I ain't gonna hold you up from your barbecue too long. Your boy, like I said, I got up early. It's supposed to be storming out there, so I got up early this morning. The queue got ribs, we got pork rib, beef ribs, chicken, sausage, and everything. My sister and mom, they're supposed to be coming over, so what they're gonna bring, I have no idea, and everything besides their persons. But we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. What holidays are for? Relax, unwind, have a good time and stuff. So work so damn hard, all the time. So damn chain on backwards. We work so hard all the time. So when we get those times to take breaks and relax and stuff like that, you need to make sure you do that. But with that said, let me share this with you guys. Share screen. Boom. Okay, let me go full throttle with this for you guys. Okay, this right here, guys, this is the article I ran across. Run rejoice, prices are dropping these 10 cities. And like I said, guys, like I said, there was about a 25% rent hike from early 2020 to mid 2022. Bananas everywhere. No, especially here in Atlanta, man, it's astronomical how much rents went. But if you haven't noticed, rents have been on decline nationwide over the past couple of months. But like I said before, that's one of the main reasons. If you're not familiar with the whole proponent of doing the Fed increases the rates is to kind of stabilize the economy. That's the whole purpose of the Federal Reserve with doing. And Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said he came out with about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and said they're going to kind of keep rates where they were. But no, I think they kept them where they were. God, please forgive me, I'm giving out wrong information. But they said that maybe 1 or 2 more hikes within the year. And I've done several videos in regards to hikes, and I apologize about that in regards to the percentage point that they adjusted the Fed rate to. But in the grand scheme of things, regardless, that's the whole purpose of the Fed, to regulate the economy. One of my children coming in. But with that said, you're starting to see the whole effects of doing that, because again, you stabilize it, prices decrease. There's less activity in the economy because again, the cost of borrowing has decreased in regards to that. So I want to share this article with you guys in regards to that. And you see right here, this is rent prices by housing, and overall, you see with median rent nationwide. This is as of May 2023. Overall, $1,739 for a studio, $1,463, 1 bed, $1,628, 2 bed, $1,923. It's a year by year challenge. Okay, so, and you see right here, this data compiled as of May 2023. Again, this article was pulled from realtor.com. There's a 2% increase overall for studios, 40% percent increase for 1 bed, and there was a half a percentage point decline for a two bedroom. So overall, it was a half percentage point decline in price over the year. Right, this just as of May of 2023. So if you see, like, there's the remnants of those Fed rates increases have been able to put things in place for those prices to start stabilizing. Okay, so with that said, let me get back right here. Guys, you got any question, anything like that, feel free to put it in the chat. You got your boy right here operating. Again, we're talking about rent prices are decreasing, especially in these 10 cities. I'm going to go over that list in a little bit, but just discussing how rent prices have been adjusting over the past year. And this is the list of price falls in recent rent seeker hotspot. Okay, you see right here, Austin, Texas. I was stationed at Fort Hood for a while. Austin was a great city. That's a 3-year trend. You see it going from $1,300 to $1,600, and that median rent, that's $1,600 right there. Just give me 1 second. Sun's out there making as much damn noise as I am out there. Yeah, we're getting ready for this barbecue. He's just pouring the ice out there. He threw me off. But if you see this, these price fall adjustments right there, you see right here in Atlanta, Sandy Springs. That's a northern suburb of Atlanta. You see the 3-year trend, 13 to 1600, median rent 0 to 2. That's 3% decline. So just kind of getting an idea from a price decline, how prices are going over, and that's from year 0 to 2 increase. So listen again, guys. I will have the link to this in the description section of the video, but I want to go over this particular list with you guys. And the number one, we start talking about price decline, and this is Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm just go over these 10 cities. Las Vegas, Nevada, where the median rent is $1,531, and that's year over year change. That's a 6% decrease for Las Vegas. And you guys, seen again, right there at the end of COVID, onset of COVID, there was a big change from a price perspective, and that second one being Riverside, California. And one thing about Las Vegas, guys, just put in perspective, There's one thing when you think about Las Vegas, you think high. That's one of the biggest things you always think about. City of Las Vegas. You always gonna go to Las Vegas and have fun, but I don't think no one thinks economical when they think the city of Las Vegas or anything like that. But again, we're talking about rental decreases, so it's always a great thing. Anytime you can have any kind of adjustments from that. There's one guy right here said Bob Brandon, a broker there. The property manager says he's not worried. He's not too worried about the recent dip in prices. In many of the master plan communities, age restricted neighborhoods, they are aimed at retirees. Prices seem like they've stabilized, so that's pretty cool. One last quote he put in there: "These are well-funded investors there, and they see the short supply of homes. They are willing to invest." So they're just saying people still will purchase with that, but they just from a rental standpoint, those prices have decreased. The next one being Riverside, California. The median rent there is $2,302, and a year-over-year decline of 5.9%. Again, we're talking about places that typically, it's not really associated with being, the cost of living is usually a little bit more higher. When you think about these particular places, that third one being Phoenix, Arizona, median rent $1,663 with a year-over-year decline of 5.7%. The next one being Austin, Texas, is number 4. Median rent $1,641. Year-over-year change. That's a decline of 5.6%. Number 6, Tampa, Florida. I love Tampa. Median rent being $1,793, and a year-over-year change, decline of 4%. 6 is Charlotte, which is a median rent of. Again, these are mostly hot spots where people want to live. So I'm pretty sure that you have bigger changes in certain places, but these are your hot spots throughout the country where people are looking to live and stay at. So that's why you see they're listed on here. And number 6 being Charlotte, North Carolina, where the median rent is $1,576, and the year-over-year change decrease of 5.5%. I mean, I'm sorry, 3.5%. Lord forgive me. And that's where I'm at right here in Atlanta, Georgia. You see the median rent $1,660 with a year-over-year change decline of 3.1%. And like I said, man, I just really had some different damn aspirations, and that was kind of like a wake-up call with me, because I was just trying to figure it out, because in my mind I could put in so much money into this, change this 3-bedroom to a 3-2, the 3-1 to a 3-2, and see the difference. And what I was just looking at is that $150, $200, possibly $200, hopefully $300, but I doubt it. Will that investment be worth it? Just to put that in right now for something that I probably won't be able to coop for 5. I don't know. I'm thinking again, it may be 5, 6 years, which is not a bad thing for get a 5-year return investment. It's not a bad thing to do that and stuff like that. But the dollar amount to do it, I don't know, to be honest with you, because again, you're still looking at shit. Prices may drop, anything can happen. So I don't know. So that's one of the things I was trying to just go through the thought process of with yesterday. But it definitely was a difference. I was thinking totally different when in my mind I can get more for rent than was possibly thought of prior to just having them conversations last week. Okay, so again, it's a 3.1% decrease. And when reading some of this, it says when it came to real estate, Atlanta lived up to the unofficial moniker "Hot Atlanta" during the pandemic. Rental prices surged more than 30% from the summer of 2020 to the summer of 2022. But more recently, the heat has been turned down for renters, especially in certain pockets of the city. In some areas, it's about even with last year, says Carol Cragen, a realtor in Atlanta. And in some areas, down 3 to 5%. Right now, many Atlanta area renters are renewing and staying put, says Cragen, who's with Rent Appeal and manages about 320 properties. Landlords, meanwhile, are holding prices steady for good tenants. For her, it's a matter of taking the bitter with the sweet. Landlords had a great year last year, but now with taxes going up, insurance going up, and prices where they are, things are catching up. And that's another thing, guys, with the actual property values and everything, with those sale prices going up, my damn for that particular home that I'm talking about, my property tax went up from $2,500 to $3,200. So again, we're looking at all this shit coming in. that's factoring into these particular things. So you got to kind of, just be put in perspective on whatever side you're looking at, being the investor, landlord, or the actual renter. What's going to benefit you on either side. But I do want to show you that if you are someone that's looking to rent, the prices are going down nationwide. So, you will be and look for opportunities from that perspective. But definitely as an investor, the outlook that you have, you still have a 2019, 2020 outlook on the real estate market, you're going to get disappointed. Okay. So, but it behooves you to make sure you're equipping yourself with most current information possible, looking at sites like realtor.com, having conversation with brokers and agents and things like that to keep you abreast of what the market is, especially if that's not your world. You come from an investor with money that may not necessarily be, inept with the market on daily transactions, or even weekly or monthly transactions. So I would tell you to try to, have as much contact with professionals and other data and news information that's out there with the actual housing market. Again, we got number 8, we got Denver, Colorado. Median rent, $1,969 with a 3% decrease in rent. Coming in number 10 is Seattle, Washington, where the median rent is $2,112 with a 1.8% decrease. And last on the list is Virginia Beach, Virginia, with a median rent of $1,436 with a year-over-year decrease of 1.6%. And guys, that's pretty much that's the list I want to go over. And I want to share that with you guys. Again, I'll make sure the link to this article is in the description section of the video on YouTube. But definitely, guys, if you are, depending on what side of the fence you are, if you're the renter, great news, because again, the economy is stabilizing, prices stopping or going down. But from an investor standpoint, you got to be smart with yourself, just understanding that don't necessarily get yourself in a position where you're actually buying something that could be overvalued, that you may not necessarily be able to get the return on investment that you were expecting, because again, you got a 2019, 2020 lens. Okay, so it's very important with that. That's why I would tell anybody, make sure you equip yourself with the best information possible to keep you abreast of trends, things that's happening in and out of the market. Okay, that's the best advice I can give you. Okay, because sometimes when we have our greedy lens on, I don't mean that in a bad way, but sometimes we see and we hear certain things, especially like we and I appreciate everybody listening to the show that tunes in and everything like that. But I would tell people, like, don't just stop with me. Put yourself in a position to get have conversation with people that are in the market and stuff like that. Get 2 or 3, just like anything else, get 2 or 3 quotes and try to equip yourself with as much information as possible. Because the good part about the internet, that being Google, that being YouTube, you have access to a lot of information. The bad part about it is some of this information is dead ass wrong. Some of this information is strongly opinionated and is not necessarily factual. And then some of the information, and I think that most of the information is perspective information. People are telling you from their perspective, from their experience, and then from their knowledge. But that doesn't mean the other different pathways. So that's why I say make sure that you guys put yourself in a position where you get the most information as possible. I'm an accountant. I've been an accountant for over 20 years. I know finance, right? I don't know every damn thing. And I'm very, straight up by telling you what I do know and what I don't know. Okay. If I'm sure of something, I'll tell you. And I can even tell you where the hell to go look for it, the information there. But if I'm not for sure, I have no problem telling you that. But a lot of times people will push you on something that they're not for sure of, or they just really experienced that's the only thing they're experienced with, and they'll tell you that. So just be very, very mindful of that. There's nothing wrong with trying to get other sources to information. Okay. Listen, guys, I ain't gonna hold you up too much. I just want to have that quick live feed with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Make sure you're being safe out there this 4th of July weekend. Don't drink and drive. Don't party too hard. But definitely enjoy your family. Make sure you get you some rest. Again, we're gonna have a lot of great information coming out. God damn, everybody here. We're gonna have a lot of great information coming out this month for the month of July. So I hope you all, just stay in tune. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, regardless of what platform you're looking at. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, or Twitter. Go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube. Again, that's Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Take advantage of all the great information. Now, we're going to have probably about over $5 million in grants coming out. That remember, we don't I vetted these grants. They're actually legitimate grants. They come from third. They're not probably they come from third party organizations, but they are legitimate grants. But I'm sharing with all my entrepreneurs out there these different grants that we ran across. We got a lot of great information coming from there. Some for uh, um, just general entrepreneurs, some for female entrepreneurs, some for minorities, some for veterans. A lot of great information coming out and coming down the pipe for you guys to take advantage of. So listen, make sure again you go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and also make sure you hit the bell to get a notification each time we upload a new video, so you guys take advantage of all the information that we currently have on the channel and all the information we have coming down the pipe. Again, I want you guys to enjoy yourself, take care of yourself. Love you all, appreciate the support, and enjoy your holiday. Talk with you soon.